Welcome back to the second part and the back nine of our 18-hole round here at Club de Golf Chapultepec in Mexico, where they played the WGC last time in 2019, and we're in about exactly 2 months. The Live Golf League is coming here to play for the first time. We're 4 over par after the first nine. That was a rough nine. We missed a couple short putts, but now we're on the back nine. We're going to get it back. We're actually playing pretty good. We had a great look on 9 for birdie that we left just short. So we're going to keep that momentum going and tee off here on number 10. Number 10 is a par 4, 450 yards. Like most holes out here, pretty narrow fairway. This is playing downhill. We got a little bit of wind off the left and some OB on the right and on the left the tree line. But we're going to try to push this one out to the tree line on the left and let it fly back to the fairway. Perfecto. La bomba. Best drive of the day. Woo! Let's go. Okay, we are 110 yards out here. Great position, back pin. I got a little sandwich here. Gonna try to hit this one softer, a little bit lower, let it kick and check at the pin to access that back of the green. Break a bunch to the right, at least a foot, more like 2 feet actually, with how fast these greens are. Do it. Yes, eso. Gran birdie. Boom. What is it that guy Big Justice? The Costco father and son. Number 10 at Club de Golf Chapultepec gets a big boom. We're 3 over total, 1 under for this 9. Moving on to number 11. Let's keep this momentum going. Hole 11, par 5, 622 yards, playing downhill, but into the wind. It's a little bit into the wind, so I'm going to try to keep this one a little bit lower. Correle. We are 320 yards out here. We did just kind of knock out a fairway finder. Just downhill here. Trees kind of guarding the green, but if we hit a fade here with the driver off the deck, we can get to the entrance. It's about 295 to the entrance, so we're gonna go down the chute here and try to let this one leak into the green. Open. Not opening enough. It's a good shot. Just started too much left, not enough fade or slice or whatever. See where it ended up and if we can make an up and down for another birdie here. Make it 2 consecutive. Okay, third shot. This ball went about 310 yards, so it would have gotten there. But we're a little bit left here. Not an easy shot up to this back left pin, but we have some space to work with. There's definitely a shot, so trying to get this up and down. It's okay. Honestly, I didn't think I would be able to get it stopped that fast, but we still have a look for birdie here. Try to see if we can make it. Otro, pero bien duro. 2 birdies in a row. We're 2 under for this 9. We're 2 over total. We're moving on to hole number 12. We're trying to keep this momentum going and stay frosty. Okay, hole 12, and yes, that is as narrow as it looks. Just a very narrow chute to go through, but in my home course in Stockholm's Golf Club, we have a hole 15, where you kind of have a tree like that you can launch over. So this is not completely unfamiliar to me. On the left, we have another hole and just a tree line. If you go right, there's OB. So What I'm going to try to do here, I'm just going to try to launch one on the left and let it drift, because we got wind off the left too, and let it drift back. And if we're on the left trees, it's not good, but it's not terrible, and I just don't want to risk hitting it into those trees. I wish I could feel confident enough to just thread one through, but honestly that gap is probably no more than 12, 13 yards wide. Launch City on that one. Hit it a little bit off the toe, so it didn't really come back too much, but it's going to be somewhere in the trees in between the holes. Hopefully I have a good lie so we can get up on the green. My ball's right in the middle of the fairway, but we actually hit it there, and it hit a tree and bounced right into the fairway. So sometimes you get really lucky. So we got a great look now here. 120 yards, a little bit into, and the green is sloping into us too, so I can't put too much spin on this. I'm going to try to hit a little bit lower flighted, sandwich with some draw here to take off some of that backspin and see if we can't get it close.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the?
Some good luck. And yeah, I paid it right back, so we're all square on the karma. I just flew the green long left. See if we can save a par from there. Got some thick rough here. Going 56 here, wide open face. It's going to come out with 0 spin. We're just trying to land it somewhere there in the shade, where the shade ends. Get it to release. We can't really go long at this, because if I go about 5 feet by the spin, it's going to keep on rolling another 20 feet. Sit, 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 sit. She's gone. Sit. All right, actually stopped. Tough shot. They're growing up the rough here for a live. And us, maybe.
Bruh.
Hugely disappointing bogey on the last, but we are on the 13th now. We have a par 3 here. It's 225 yards. Playing a little bit uphill. This pin's on the left side. We should have a little bit of helping wind. I have a 7-iron here, which sounds crazy to me, but with the altitude and everything, this is the club. I think the 6 is just going to pass the green. So we're going to take the 7. We're going to hit a little bit of a draw, trying to keep it on the right side of the pin. Okay. 225 7-iron, stopped in its pitch mark somehow. Good luck look here for birdie. It's not an easy putt. This pin is kind of sitting on top of a knoll. It's downhill behind it and it's uphill all the way to it. So we're gonna have to be careful with this one. It's not a great attempt. This pin is crazy. Un buen par. Ah, no, está bien. 1, 2, 3, par with a little bit of sweat added to it. It's a good par. It's not an easy par 3. We're moving on to hole 14. We're currently 3 over par. We are 1 under on this 9, 4 over on the first. Let's try to keep this positive attitude going and try to finish strong. Hole 14, par 4, 500 yards. Going through a little gate here again, but way wider on this hole. The entire fairway slopes left to right, so we got to kind of work it up towards the left side. We got a little bit of wind from the left to the right. Yeah, we're going to try to squeeze something out to the left side of the fairway. ¿Es bueno? Ah, sí. Está bien. Está bueno.
Ahí paró bien, antes de la...
Off the toe, saves it a little bit, but that's great in the fairway, and we're going to have a good look for the approach shot. Look at that. Look at that big boy. That's a big boy. Transatlantic. Okay, we're 170 yards out here, and good pin to attack. It's a little bit of uphill, a little bit of hurt, but there's barely any wind anymore, so we're going to play this about 175 and try to go at it. Abre. No, no abre. Okay, not my worst shot, but just tugged it left, didn't open enough. So I think we're in the bunker. So it's going to be another up and down for par that's on the schedule. Okay, we got waves in the bunker here.
What the hell is?
It's kind of funny. I'm on a flat lie, but I'm in just a steep uphill. This bunker's just going to be tricky because as soon as this gets on the green, it's going to be really fast. So I just need it to get on the green with a little bit of speed. But if I leave it short, it's going to stay short of the green. So there's some touch to this shot. So fast. See.
Unfortunately, on the last hole, my dear wife didn't manage to press the record button, so we didn't get the par putt. I did miss it, so it was a bogey on this hole, and we're back to even par on the back nine.
Another par 5 where it's very important to hit a good tee shot, put myself on the right side. In this case, we can go a little bit left as long as we avoid that bunker there. We're gonna go after this one a little bit. Nice. Perfecta, no? Alright, we've hit a great drive here. We are going uphill to the green. We have 260 yards, but Jaime here is telling me it's playing about 10 uphill, so 270. At this altitude, that should be a pretty good, just 80% hybrid. Try to get it up close there. Make a good number. It's gotta go.
Go!
Casi pasa, no? I kind of hit that one a little high toe, so it came out with not too much spin, but I did see it bounce 3 times. Don't know if it passed the green, but there's nothing left to do but to find out. It ended up pin high here, pretty close to the pin, but we got a really tricky shot here. We have this swale here down to this level, and then we got this knoll here, which we got to go almost up here. If I drop the ball about here, it'll roll down to the pin. So see if we're gonna putt this or chip this. Not completely given. The problem with chipping this is the grass is so sticky, which could also be an advantage, but if it grabs too early, it could run all the way down there. But kind of the native grass here is too jumpy, so I think we're gonna go with the chip. Go, go, go. Keep going. Great shot. Honestly, I thought that was money. It just never really got the momentum to get all the way down, but good look for birdie. Let's see if we can make it. Eso. Sí, pero es para...
Sí, para que no se moviera, ¿no?
Sí, exacto. Nice birdie. He just said that I hit that way too hard, but I hit it way too hard for it not to move. That's a great birdie. We're back to red numbers on the back nine. We're on to hole 16. We only have 3 holes to go. Okay, we're on hole 16, another narrow par 4. It's 408 yards playing uphill. We're gonna go right at that bunker there, and we're only going with a 4-iron. We have about 270 to it, a little bit of air helping. But yeah, just simple 4-iron, no fuss.
Ahí está.
So much.
Ahí tienes como 140, 130 green.
It's just away from just nailing a tree, but I hit it good. It's perfect position, so we got away with it. Kind of block that one out to the right. We'll see if I'm in a good spot or not, but we're gonna have to make another up and down. Okay, we ended up pin high to the right here, spun off the green, which was a shame because when I look at the green now, anything just that would have passed a little bit, it's like a funnel down to the hole. But we have a good look at this chip here. Good chance to chip in, but it's a little bit touchy, so see if how well we can do.
Ahí está, ahí más un poquito de caída.
Sí.
Vamos a practicar un tirito.
2 holes to go. My lovely wife has been fighting all day behind the camera. Jaime on the bag, and me just enjoying playing this fantastic golf course that I've never been on before. Buenas tardes.
¿Cómo va la práctica?
We have a par 3 here. It's 167 yards, and I'm doubting a little bit if I'm going to get a pitching wedge because now the sun's starting to go down here, so we're not getting really that help of the heat anymore. But it's got to be the club. We got to guard it a little bit for the left side here and try to hit it more to the right. We're going to try to draw it in. Okay, I actually had a shot that I was very happy with. It was going straight at the pin, but hit very hard. And if I see it now, it's gone all the way over the green. So we'll see. It's hard to see how far it is exactly, but I think it's almost like 25, 30 feet. Look at them ducks. Just want to take a moment here to appreciate how lucky I am to be here playing on this beautiful golf course and just in immaculate shape. And a big thanks to the Mexican Tour for arranging a tournament here. In about 2 months' time, Liv is coming to play here, but this week I'm playing here. So if you haven't figured it out, this is technically a practice round for me, but I'm playing it as a normal round. And tomorrow we're gonna go out, see another round. Kind of more to practice, but today we're just practicing, enjoying the course, having a great time, and loving life here in Mexico. Gracias. It's a good par, I'll take that. Don't know how I flew that pitching wedge about 175 yards, but great lag putt from the fringe, and we're on to the 18th and final hole of the round. Okay, we're on the 18th hole. When I think of this hole, I think of Justin Thomas when he on his second shot pulled it from the fairway to grab the clubhouse lead. Now in the end, if I recall correctly, that didn't end up with him winning, but I mean, if it would have been a legendary shot. But to me, it's still a legendary shot. So see if we can recreate that. And that starts with a 4-iron just down the fairway. It's not a long hole. It's 396 yards playing up the hill. If you watched this far, I really appreciate you, and I hope I can give you a satisfying finish here on the 18th hole. If you have subscribed already, thank you so much, but if you haven't, please press that subscribe button. It helps my channel out a lot, and it also helps me out in my professional career, so I can ask for more help doing these videos and playing more tournaments, so I can bring more entertainment to you guys. Let's see how we finish on 18th, and thank you for watching. Okay, we're in a good spot here. We are 155 yards out. Playing a lot uphill, about 10 yards uphill, so 165. I think it's a green light flag. We're just gonna go straight at it, see if we can stick it close. Great shot. We don't know where it is. Is it super close? Is it in the hole? I don't think so, but either way, we're gonna have a good look for birdie. We are on this night, 1 under par with 3 over total. And we're putting to shoot a 2 over 74, which I think is a very respectable score on this course. Let's see how we get on. Near perfect approach here on the last. We're left with about 6 feet for birdie. Let's end the day in a good way. Sí, sí. Jaime.
No,
Un gusto.
Bueno, no, al contrario. Que bien juega, qué
Muchas
bonito
gracias.
juega. Déjame.
All right. Jaime told me I played very well. I'm happy with how I played. 2 under on that back nine was a great score. Just a couple of sloppy bogeys to clean up, but 2 over overall. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.